going on, people? So we got a excavator, got vandalized. It was sitting way by those trees. There's a creek running, and they bought it about 3 months ago. The customer never called back, says they done with it. And then they called, it says the excavator looks like it got vandalized. So they stole the batteries. They broke all the glass. They stole the oil filler cap. It's a 12 valve Cummins. And drained all the fuel, destroyed the radio on it. So I gotta move it from there to over there, because this road, it's a minimum maintenance road, so it's really rough. And I'm here by myself. I actually been messing with it for 2 hours. I couldn't get it going. It's 24 volt machine. The battery's missing. I brought some fuel. Then I made that pickup into the 24 volt because Cummins have 2 batteries. It actually saves your day once in a while. And I figured out, like, how can I move an excavator instead of moving it and then walking back to the pickup. So I put a bungee on the sticks, and actually works fairly well. It tracks to the side a little bit. Obviously you don't want to run at a very high speed, but I did this quite a few times. This is actually a 2-man job, but you convert it to 1. Obviously you got to do it in a wide open space, and you got to be very careful how fast, and you kind of want to drive up with your pickup and then come back and re-steer this thing. But it's low on coolant, no big deal. And the problem is, you see where the cap is? That glass is insanely expensive. I'm talking about, it's in thousands of dollars. Nobody can make it. You got to buy the whole entire frame. But since it's a Samsung, I'm not sure even what year it is. It's an older machine, but doesn't have that many hours. All right, hold on a second. I will come back. It's older machine. So I'm going to leave it here because there's a driveway, so we'll drive. I'm not sure what year it is, and they don't make them anymore. Samsung, I believe they don't make excavators anymore. I could be wrong. But I gotta get 2 batteries because it's running in the jumper pack right now. And we gotta figure out with all the glass. And for some stinking reason, the hydraulic cylinder started leaking. So eventually we're gonna have to rebuild it. But I don't know how that's gonna work out, because due to the damage and the problem with the heavy equipment, it's not like you can bring it to body shop like a vehicle and say, hey, you know, I had a deer or whatever, somebody hit me. This is special equipment, I would say. Yeah, it is. And there's no body shop for it or repair, or the dealer of the Samsung, an insurance company, way they look at it. Okay, yeah, bring it to the dealer and see what their estimate is. There is no dealer. The area we located, maybe the Volvo bought them out. I'm not sure. I got a call. So I got to do all this research where I can get all the pieces. And they stole the key, so I got to have ignition switch. At this point in time, I just literally hot wired it. Took this panel off, jumped some of the wires, so the ignition is always on. Good idea. How can I shut it off? So I'm gonna have to install the hydraulics out, and that's it. Everything else, like this glass is not a problem, that glass is not a problem, the back glass, the door glass is not a problem. The problem is this windshield, because the way it has a curve to it, and that bottom one, which we could put a packs, but you don't want to put a packs in your windshield because that stuff gets dulled out, and it's hard to see through it. But anyways, yeah, what a waste of time. So what I'm doing now, this is actually needs to be charged out to insurance company. In theory, a lot of people's like, well, then your insurance is going to go up. But you know why I look at it? When you pay insurance for the equipment, that's why you pay the insurance for something like this. This was not done on purpose. This is some assholes, literally assholes, very disrespectful people. There was a piece of equipment sitting on private property, which this is private property, and they decided to mess with it, destroyed it. That's what we're paying insurance for. But I actually had a job for this excavator when the corn and beans been picked. But now I have to deal with all the scrap. So you live, you learn. Now, if I do something like, first of all, I'm not gonna let somebody borrow excavator. And if I do, I should call them every single day and see if they're done so I can get it out from a job site. But this is a screwy deal. I mean, the longest I've been in this business, helping my dad, we had one 963 cat, mice chewed on wire and they had a short and burned the wires off. We ended up saving the machine and insurance paid for it. And this is, the vandalize has actually happened first time. And it's really, really depressing because it's not a secret to everybody. Economy is not doing too good, and I really didn't look forward to deal with this. I don't know if I explained, this is a long reach, so we usually clean the deep creeks with it and clean out the ponds because you can reach lots farther. So a regular excavator, fairly heavy, and then it has a add stick to it. So, all right, thanks for watching all. Stay tuned. I will explain to you how it works with insurance company dealing on the heavy equipment if you have a claim.